Oh yeah, that's right. Down the spiral here. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't realize that was gonna... Oh, hello.
Go away!
Hey,
You back!
it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl. I'm a friend, okay?
Vita, no hurt!
Once upon a time, there was a brave, seafaring little girl called...
Brunhilda!
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy.
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name,
Really beautiful.
a really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh, who was it?
A sea cat called John.
I'm a sea cat. My name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like sea cats. Hi, Brunhilde. I'm going to use my seafaring wisdom to help you. Fill up a bunch of colored balloons. I love balloons. What's your favorite balloon color? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite balloon
Why are
color
they
is...
both doing the same voice? You fucked it up. Oh, fuck.
green. Whoa, Brunhilde. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bird! Bird, John, Brunhilda, Fund.
Hi, Bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil. Gas.
Well, maybe we should get out of here. What do you think, Bird? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
Okay, it was in a... Why did I even come in here then? Baseball card. Yep. I'm sorry, football card. Oh, okay. Dude, what the fuck? Sometimes this game just like does not know how to let you walk. What the fuck? This got everybody's name on it. What? That's fucking... What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Seriously, why does it keep just saying, He's like, what's going on here? Okay, no smoking. Cool.
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
How do I... There we go.
Subject, Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment, day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. Tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of ibupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost. Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, Day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. The goals of our medical approach are twofold. To relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels. Treatment. Day 120, the patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling. Treatment. Day 341. Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly short, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe tremor. Although we have met all therapeutic goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
Ooh, deduction time, please.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances. The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical, it's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed.
You bastard! I kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know? You ruined Craig Spano's career. Why?
I did it all for her. For Brunhilde, my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Angelman syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve told. Somehow, the experiments and tried to recruit to create SUS.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Of course,
that
Hitler.
we're talking
mouse.
late 30s Berlin. I escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
I noticed Yale's name appears twice on your list of athletes. One mention was crossed out. Why?
I don't know. A couple of months ago, Mitchell told me to prepare pills suited to his profile. But a week ago, he told me to stop. And then 2 days ago, he asked me to make them again.
About those pills. There was a bottle there before. What is he looking at?
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one, and you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on. I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
What? What do you mean, Angus?
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Ooh, he's gonna murder them.
Angus, what's wrong?
Bye, Josh.
Okay, that. Wow, that just got real dark. Why didn't he do there with them? What?
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
Oh shit. Fuck, man.
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people.
Again. Jesus. Again, but why wouldn't he put me in the room with them and burn me?
I hope that made you feel better.
Hitless.
I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much? Spano just ran out that way.
So I got my trench coat. Snazzy as fuck. Man, that dude just really fucking murdered that dad and daughter. Dark shit, dude.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
Man, that shit makes you strong.
Craig Spano is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see a home run? see? Bring it on! Let's go!
No.
Damn. What's the outcome of this fucking mystery? There's so many moving parts.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What? Could outside to kill?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
It's just a theory. Let's hope we get the truth out of him.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
That accusation. Are you sure?
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
So he misses with 2 shots at point-blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger? And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler, and yes, Bobby Yale.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh? In any case, this has gotta stop. We're friends, damn it. You should have warned me about this.
I should have let you know. I'm sorry.
Hey, John. Surprise. It could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I helped you?
Get that guy out of here. All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Grun to use a super soldier drug on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess the thing.
This is a very convoluted and long plot for this game. It's not bad. Pretty well written. Again, you don't know why they're fucking animals. They don't need to be.
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he, person.
Come on, now speed it out!
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew, that he was going to let Yale win, that if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career, and that Moore was doomed either way, or would be as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today, nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
I know your record. Your rise to the top is clean, free of both O'Leary's and drugs. God, you might just be one of the only honest athletes I've met recently. Please don't let them cheat.
Is it all about being professional to you?
Suit yourself. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Black Sad! I'll think about it.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meth. That was the reason he argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight? Don't do it, Bobby.
Someone has to save the gym. I owe it to Joe. And Sonia. And my Aunt Mary.
The only thing you owe them is integrity. What would Dunn think of you now?
He's thinking about it. As long as I get paid, I did all this work. Who's left to talk to?
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake. After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that
Pure animals.
could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
Money.
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
I guess I'll just have to wait.
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
No matter how many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident put him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising. The last time I climbed a skyscraper, I had very different I wasn't there to claim my reward. I was there to punish someone. That's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda. If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different? How long have you worked in Thorpe?
Almost 3 years. And I hope it lasts.
Has anything odd happened at the agency lately?
Not on my shift. Perhaps the oddest thing I've seen is a bored detective asking a lot of questions.
Did he tell you how long it will take him to get here?
They just left Delano's, so about 30 minutes? It depends on the traffic. I'm sorry.
Well, you see, a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
letting me look at this.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
Sorry, but your name's not on here.
The day I came to the door.
Well, no. You don't have any approval. Though, I guess Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to do this.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
She's done with my shit.
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office. Maybe I should play the Smirnov trump card this time. Smirnov didn't know what to do as soon as I had more information. He also told me that he talked. He denied having a door and said the truck door opened, but he got to get out. He then woke up when they put him beside the door. Obviously, the same program the door had kept. If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back. So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all. Cats on her. That's why I've never felt vertigo. In my experience, when something looks, it ends up smelling really bad. But one of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw, 50 and yeah. And my coach, the great Geoffrey Sachs, and so I worked hard. I enlisted immediately. So I asked to be relocated. I'm a sniper. I know I shouldn't, but I was one of the best in the army. And it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Geoffrey Sachs. I wonder how many seconds that man saved my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor, a surgeon among his arms. That can't be. I mean, it could. could be a coincidence, but no.
Shit.
Why am I surprised? In every investigation where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have... It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair. Better not use it. It might be bored at the front desk.
Dude, fucking...
Oh, crap. I've... What if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk? That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug op. Of course, it wasn't Mitchell or Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now, and yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how? Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was patience.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait? Oh, Alexa. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John,
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so
stop.
put up with. All right, councilman, to the captain! Onward!
Yeah, I can't.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us.
Oh, this is gonna go bad. Some shit's about to go down.
Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me?
But
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay?
Alright, you son of a... Oh, shit.
You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Wow. I thought you were the kind of man who was true to his word.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to do things like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's Gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
In the end, it seems like Dunn's death was the best thing that could have happened to the gym, huh?
Don't be so cynical. By God, can't you stop playing the hard-boiled detective for 1 second? Anyway, back to the case. All those confronted. Gill, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave him to you.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep from the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs.
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gill to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Put yourself in my place for a minute.
Oh my god.
You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you. And that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his... You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A jerk. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. The drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same drugs would help them excel. And you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His had hit a rough patch, so... He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when it started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn. Then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
You standing, big boy? Ooh.
Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
You son of a bitch.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Oh shit. She shot him. Bitch, that's not how justice works. You just fucking... Why did you do that? Why would you do that? We got him. We fucking got him. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. You fucking moron. Don't fucking do that. Love me. I don't know why that worked. That seemed really unearned.
Sonia Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Yeah, again, I don't know why you did that.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up. Sonia should never set foot in jail.
Blacksad, don't.
You know damn well that Thorpe never would have gone to jail. He would have pulled his strings and the case would have been dismissed for lack of evidence. Or worse, they would have blamed someone else.
No, there's no way this could work. How do we hide this? John?
I'll put the bullets back in the gun. Thorpe had me at gun, but Sonia was faster. We're doing the right thing, Chief.
John, why do I end up getting my hands dirty every time I'm close to you?
'Cause I'm amazing. That's why. That's right. Now she doesn't have to go to jail. She got to shoot that guy again. Don't know why the fuck she shot him. We fucking had him, but I get it. To be fair, yeah, he probably would have avoided jail, but that's not the fucking point. I guess I'm not getting paid then, because she shot the guy that's supposed to pay me. I wonder who's gonna win the fight, because I put the money that O'Leary was gonna give me, I put that shit on Yale. I told both of them to be like clean and like have a fair fight, so either Sonia will get a fuck ton of money, or O'Leary will lose. I'm happy with both of those. All day friends. Just stand with him like a normal person, dude.
After everything that had happened, the last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
Oh, is this the credits? I guess not. Ooh. Okay. Who won the fucking fight? Are you serious? Wait. That didn't... Okay. That seemed a little hastily put together there at the end there. I better get some fucking closure with some of this shit. Cause like, what the fuck is... There's so many things, there's so many, like... Come on guys, where's the telltale fucking wrap up? Did I get paid or not? I did a fucking work. And I cannot skip this, so... Not a bad day. Probably go back there's just some small things. I did some things that I feel should count, but apparently specific options. So like the eagle that I shot, that didn't count. You had to always oppose him for that to count. I over the rhino guy, I got them to go there with the money for the game not giving me the achievement for it, which that sucks. I'm a little sad about that. Not die once, which that could have not that bounty. I'll go back to the next for that. Didn't get every production. I don't know. Honestly, it seems quite enough. And it's literally every small detail. It just is to help you kind of piece it together before the game tells you. So, you know. Man, they ran out of music for this. Barry Johnson. He's pretty good. I hated Weekly. Straight up, not that great. Bobby Yale is cool. Yeah, some of them just were really, some of their voice acting wasn't good. It wasn't awful though. Oh, French voice, oh I wonder if they're trying to make I would buy another one if they did another edition. I don't know if they would. Like, I highly, just because of how poorly the textures are, it's a rough game. It feels like a small studio made this and really put their all in it, and it just has too many fuck-ups. Like, he springboarded to get it, which is sad. I hope I'm wrong. I honestly do, because like, I didn't do this, but I highly doubt it. But that'd be cool. First game on stream. Very interesting game. This is definitely blind, so like I was paying more attention to the game. Probably pick something. Probably gonna do some multiplayer or something. Probably maybe Warzone. Maybe Apex. I like Apex Legends. I should probably play some of that because it's fun. Maybe play a little bit of that in between, and then maybe do a game I've already played, like a remaster, and then like be able to give like, hey, I remember this. This is good. Like, I have a lot of those. Fuck, there's so many credits. Is he still on? Oh yeah, he's all the way down there. Damn. If I don't get a resolution, I'm gonna be pissed. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck, game? Seriously? I don't get any sort of resolution on any of the... What the fuck? What happens if I press continue? Where does the game put me? Oh my god, seriously? That's fucking dumb as fuck. This is really trashy, dude. Like, I'm disappointed. Like, that they really just not gonna give any sort of, like, here's what happened to these characters. That's fucking whack as shit, dude. I'm thoroughly pissed off by that, actually. What the fuck, man? How fucking garbo. I'll check the settings and see, but, like, that's kind of dumb, dude. Yeah. Black Sad under the skin. Got it. Nah, man, there's just really no resolution. Well, that sucks. Well, that was Black Sad under the skin. Thank you for watching.